Thanks for tuning in, Transformers fans and Derek Toy subscribers. So what I've got here today is I want to show you, I've never had this guy in my hands before, and it's an absolute beautiful Transformer. So it's a G1 reflector. So it was a mail away. I believe it was the very first Transformers mail away. It's a camera that combines from 3 little mini bots. Such a superb item. I've seen pictures of it before. Honestly, like I said, I've never had one in my hands before, so I thought, why not show you guys while I've got it. It will be for sale soon, but I just wanted to show you this guy, transform him. I've had a bit of a play with it. It's pretty simple. Transform him, make him into a camera, and show you guys just how sick this mail away was. So it was an 85 mail away. So there's three different little bots transformed to make a reflector. So you've got Spectro, the red dude. These are just in spectacular condition. That's why I also had to showcase these kind of thing. Viewfinder. He's the middle piece, and he's got the lens and the little viewfinder which you can look through. That's why it's viewfinder. And Spyglass is the blue dude. So they're 3 very sick looking bots. I'm going to do a real close up of all 3 of them. A little image on one of the corners here. Just such beautiful bots. It's a Takara 85 stamped. So cool. So I'll do the center guy, viewfinder first. So he's the middle part, and as you'll see, when you push his arms on in, that's one of the first steps. They leave a bit of like a lever on either side, or a metal peg. That's what the other 2 click into from either side. So like I said, it's quite a basic transformation. You push his arms in and you click his legs back. Alright, so that's the centerpiece of the camera. Not much to that at all, really. And then you grab, which side is which, let me think. Yeah, we'll put him, I've got him the wrong way around. You grab Spectro here, and he's very similar. So his arms push forward, and he's got a hole on his right side, and that goes into that little, that metal peg that I mentioned earlier for the, of the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the three dudes here, and I'll transform them and combine them into the camera just to show you how cool it was. So people say Devastator was the first combiner. Well, yeah, but this is the first combiner first mail away, but he also combined. So it's so cool. Like I said, I've never seen this before. I didn't know how cool it was, and the actual bots look so cool. Like I said, I'll do an image at one corner or whatever just to show you just how cool the bots look. But let's transform them. So the middle dude is viewfinder. So very simple transformation. You turn his arms down and you push them in, and as you can see, that leaves 2 metal pegs here. That's for either side where you plug Spyglass and Spectro in, and then you just pop his legs backwards like that. So that's the middle section of the camera, just like that. So then they all transform. So my Spectro, I think he's actually facing the wrong way. You flick his arms backwards. He's now facing me. You flick his arms backwards, so that's the front of the camera. You flick his arms backwards, and his legs the other way, and then that little hole there in his hip goes into the hole in his leg goes into that bit, and the hole in his hip plugs into the other small peg hole that was on the Spyglass's leg. So that's 2/3 of the camera, rightio. Sorry, I just called him Spyglass viewfinder. This is Spyglass. So Spyglass is identical. I just love that. He looks so cool. The metallic chest, blue metallic chest on him is amazing. I kind of want to keep him, but maybe he's not for sale. Not 100% for sale. We'll let you know. He's beautiful. Alright, so those legs fold up, arms go back, and then just the opposite side, very opposite. Spectro did, and they click in. I'm just being super careful. There's a peg and the hole. So that's the camera. Quite basic. But then you've got a couple of cool little features that come with it too. So then there's a lens. So this one's complete, missing one missile. He's supposed to have 3 missiles and I've only got 2, which does annoy me a bit. So yeah, we'll pop his lens in the front and he's really starting to look like an old school camera there now. Beautiful. And then he's got 2 more little things on the side. The heads, right? So you turn the heads away. That one I haven't turned his head away, so you can just, it looks like a black lever. So one's a button, I believe, for taking the camera. Old school cameras had a, and then the other one is a flash, also a missile launcher. But we'll call him a flash for now. Pop it on his head. And there you go. Look at that spectacular camera. I'll also do a still image up in one of the corners of just how cool that looks as a assembled camera. It's gorgeous. Look, I had it in my heart and head that I was going to sell this. 100% this was for sale. It's not 100% for sale now because I just almost kind of having to play with him, semi-falling in love with him. So he might be staying in my collection actually. So I'll let you know. Apologies, that was a bit of a bluff because I was 100% going to sell this, but this is unbelievable toy. And then the missile goes in the middle of his flash, and it's a little mini missile launcher. I'm not going to launch it around because I don't want to lose the missile, but that works. Whoops. I'll do that, I think. It does launch off. Actually, it doesn't launch this one. The launcher's not working, sorry. Might have to just keep him now because the launcher's not working. I feel sorry. Feel bad selling one that doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't spring off properly. It releases, it catches and releases, but I believe it's supposed to spring. This one does not, so. But it holds. I don't feel so bad about not having a 3rd missile now if they don't work too well. So that is your first G1 original Transformers mail away reflector. Now I know this came in a, I've seen images of this and I'll pop an image up in the corner as well. It comes in a styrofoam housing inside a mail away, a clear mail away box, and you could also get a certificate came with it, and a set of instructions, or what are they called in Transformer land? I'll call them instructions for now because I'm having a brain fart. So it was beautifully presented. I don't have the box, unfortunately, the mail away box, but I've just got the toy in spectacular condition. So that's Reflector. Now, if you know anything about this guy, feel free to comment here or message me because I don't know all that much about him. I've just done a few minutes of research on him. Obviously, he's a mail away, how he's presented, which was unbelievably well. But if you know anything about this guy, please hit me up. I'd love to know more because the last 5 minutes of recording this video, I've pretty much fallen in love with him. So yeah, the more I know, the better, please. So thanks for watching, guys. I don't know, I probably enjoyed this more than you. Definitely enjoyed this more than you because I think we've got a keeper on our hands. But yeah, that's Reflector. He's gorgeous, honestly gorgeous. I was supposed to try and show you how cool this was and entice you guys, but I just enticed myself to keep it, so I'm sorry. But that is magic. Thanks guys for watching, and like I said, he's got all the 3 other blasters and just 2 missiles, missing 1 missile. Thanks for watching, guys. Anytime I get a cool rare one through, I'm going to transform it, have a chat to you about it, show you. Like I said, first one I had in my hands, man. And I think it's going to stay in my hands. Thanks for watching, guys. I love, obviously, G1 Transformers and vintage toys. So if you got the same passion, subscribe to my channel and just check me out, man. I've got so much content going up. Not just Transformers, I'm Star Wars, I'm Ken Mask, I'm Masters of the Universe, I'm G.I. Joe. I love it all. Look behind me, man. It's my life. I can't give them up. I'm not going to give them up. Come for the ride with me, guys. Hit subscribe. It's free. And check out my content. Really appreciate it, guys. How fun is it to share your toys as well and play with them yourself?